We're here with Marco Donati, in charge of the electronics department here at Luna Rossa. Marco, can you talk us through your usual day on a sailing day, the routine day?
Well, yeah. In the morning we start usually pretty early, 1 hour more or less before the rollout, and we do all the checks on board and make sure that everything is working properly. There is nothing left by the day before. After that, we roll out the boat, we step the mast, we put the boat in the water, and we keep doing all the checks that we can't do it on shore, so we need to be on the water. We do all these kind of let's say last-minute checks and be sure that everything is fine. And then with the sailors, we repeat few of those checks just because everyone is staying in his own position, so he's check his area and make sure that everything is as expected. And then we leave the dock and we go sailing.
And in terms of the AC75 and the LQ 12, how big are the differences in terms of electronic systems and so on?
But there's not much difference. I mean, it's a smaller boat, but more or less the systems are the same. In addition, we don't have grinders, so we have extra parts to make the role of the grinders. But yeah, of course, it's a smaller boat with less probably stuff on board, but it's the same. I mean, it doesn't change much.
And how, in terms of battery changes, how often would you change battery?
But at the moment, we never change the battery on the water. We load enough battery to be able to do a day. I mean, obviously now in the winter the days are shorter, so we will see when we got longer day. But yeah, we leave the dock with the battery full load, and then we usually do all the day without recharging it or changing.
And how big do you think the gains could be looking to the bigger boat in terms of optimization of the electronic systems? What are you working on improving something specifically?
Yeah, well, this is I think is the same for all the challengers. No, you try, even for the defender, you try to find the right product to do the right job, and do your evaluation on stuff that you already used from the previous cup, and trying to integrate new technology. Obviously, stay inside the rule, and so. You try to do the test and the shakedown that all the system you want to see on the 75, even if it's not possible in all the area, no? Because most of the things are scaled down and so on. But I mean, the computers or PLCs or controllers, all this kind of stuff, we can do testing and probably bringing it on the big boat once we are happy what we got. So I think it's pretty useful.
And of course, and regarding the cyclers setup, have you been working already on the electronics?
Not at the moment. I mean, it's not of course there are designers that are looking into it and evaluating the possibility, but at that stage we are not thinking anything to put on the LQ or I mean, or at least I'm not been involved till now, so I don't know.
Per concludere, Cici, 2 frasi in italiano per i tifosi Luna Rossa.
Forza Luna Rossa.
Grazie Marco.
Prego.
Ottimo, grazie.
Detto qualcosa di compromesso.